Well, as we know, it's a major challenge for parents and social media companies alike. How do we protect young people who are growing up on social media? We're joined now by expert Dr. Karen Sutherland from the University of the Sunshine Coast. Hey, great to see you. It's a big challenge, isn't it, in many ways, for parents thinking about how we can protect young people. What's the latest here in terms of how tech companies are trying to bring in some changes?
Yeah, well, there was a report released this week that said that TikTok is actually introducing measures to help with this. And it already last year, it actually turned off direct messaging for, I think it was like 13 and 14-year-old people using the app for younger users, and made all their accounts private by default. But now they're actually ramping that up. So they're making direct messages unavailable to people 16 and 17. And so you can't really do that until you're 18. They're also putting in prompts when younger users are about to upload their videos to say, did you know that someone could download this video? So that they're sort of giving them prompts to think about what they're doing before they actually upload. And they've turned off the stitch and duet functionalities as well. So just to limit the reach and people's interaction with their content too.
Just in terms of your main concerns, obviously you're majorly involved in the social media world. When it comes to young people using it, what are some of the trends that worry you, I suppose, like the main points that you see and go, we could do better here maybe?
Yeah, look, I mean, what worries me on apps like TikTok is that there are very young users with much older users, and some of those users, are predatory, and the younger users sometimes don't understand the ramifications and the consequences and just the danger that the apps pose to them, particularly if they haven't been educated or they're not being, I guess, supervised in the right way. And so, I mean, I'm really grateful to TikTok for actually putting in prompts to try and it's not going to change that much, but it will limit it a little bit. So there are safety measures. I think education is the key. Like, it really is with all of this. Education for younger users are just about, what can happen and how to use the app safely, and also about privacy, because I find that younger users, that they don't really think about the long-term consequences of people that they don't know interacting with them, and the fact that anyone can present as anyone on the internet. They might present as someone their age, but it doesn't mean that they actually are.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You get the feeling, and it is a good sign that these companies are coming out, making these changes. I reckon 10 or 20 years down the track, it's going to look very different, the world of social media, but that's just what happens. We learn as we go in many ways. We're talking mainly about data privacy today. What's going on here with the latest from Apple iOS? It seems like there are constantly updates in this space.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was the update earlier in the year that had a few, digital marketers up in arms because it reduced the amount of how we could actually track particular users if they turn that functionality off. So it means that if they turn it off, it means that when they're using apps like Facebook and then they go onto other websites, we can't see where they're going and spending their time, which might be great for the users, but sometimes it makes it harder to find and people who are most relevant and serve them with relevant ads based on their behaviours online. And so Facebook now is trying to work a way around to find a balance. So they're calling it privacy enhancing technologies. So a way where they're not collecting so much personal data, but still being able to track in some way to provide relevant advertising. So, I mean, turning this functionality off isn't going to stop you being served ads. They'll just be less relevant to you. So it's a way to find that balance. And I think the more that we understand the data that's been collected on us online, I think this issue of data privacy and data rights is going to keep coming up until, a balance is maintained or even achieved, really.
And just the last one, Apple, so we're staying with this similar theme, but they're going to scan all images uploaded to the iCloud for one particular reason. What are they trying to do here?
Yeah, they're trying to find any sort of child pornographic images uploaded to iCloud. And So what I read about this is that because some people were up in arms saying that they're thinking they were going to scan all images, but it's more that there's a bank of that clearly Apple's working with child protection of or bodies in the States particularly, and there's a bank of images that they'll be compared against. So if they're alerted that the same image has been uploaded, it will alert them and they'll investigate, and then through that investigation they will report. So it's not that all of our items will be scanned, but they're trying to do some good things as well to try and prevent their technologies being used for such evil purposes.
Yeah, I think we can all agree that that is a very good thing. It's obviously, there's so many layers to it, it's complex, but at least they're trying to do the right thing, and hopefully we'll get there in years to come. Great to chat again. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk really soon.
Thanks so much. See you.